This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner,
from Baltimore, Maryland, introducing the undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, known as the heavy-hitting diva, Franchon Crews-Dezurn. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Liverpool, England, here is the 5-time champion at 64 kilograms, a 2-time world title challenger, introducing Natasha Jonas.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Now going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. Looks like she's decided to fight on her toes a little bit more, some stick and move action. The sun is blazing this afternoon, and these two athletes are going to have to find a way to deal with it.
So Todd, let me explain to you. We are outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're getting hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no...
Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Beautiful counter shot. What a punch. The perfect counter lands. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crews-Dezurn in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown. They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, Johnny, give her some advice here. We know what she's got to do. It's desperation time after being dropped in that last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Gonna try and relax a little bit now. Fight a little differently. She got clipped by that counter. Yep. Whoa, and you saw, and they're down. It looks like this one's gonna be over. Let's see that again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
So she's up on her feet, but how much longer is she going to be able to stay in this fight?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
The defense failed them. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Now,
what a nightmare scenario! And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
And now going knocked down hard. I'm not sure that they're going to be able to get back on their feet here as the referee continues the count. I need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
I've got to see that again.
Let's talk about Cruz Dezern in that last round. 1 round, 2 knockdowns, each by a different fighter.
Absolutely.
And there's the bell to start the round. What is this round going to look like after all the drama of the previous round where both of these athletes went down?
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. How is this going to work? But you know what? The one that was knocked down earlier, he's the one that's got more time to recover. But it's still hard. It still plays on your brain to see what's happening. They got to think like a golfer. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
Not so rigid anymore with the stance. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
These 2 women pretty close halfway through the round. You'd like so once again they'll clinch, and one of these fighters has got to take the lead here.
Yeah, you've got to clinch.
Why does she continue to hold? The referee can take a point here.
Had to hold on, getting hurt every time the punches land.
What's the referee thinking right now? Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Only catch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Good counter punch. Let's talk about Cruz Dezern in that last round. It has not been going well for her, and you can see the corner is starting to... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit, and you don't get hit.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they...
The corner's got to take a good look at their fighter. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he got back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
This has been a very competitive round between these 2.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one...
And at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. And Miss GB goes down. When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took her out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Well,
we're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. That punch landed. Who did more work in the gym? That's what it might come down to, considering how hot and humid it is today.
if you are on the losing side...
Will the referee step in? I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they...
Why weren't they covering up? Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes.
Oh, and Jonas glazed with that shot. A lot of big punches, and Jonas can't take it anymore. And you can see here on this replay, that body shot throws her in her tracks.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, she gets back up. The referee taking a good look at her.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Beautiful counter punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Let's talk about Cruz Dezern in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor. And there's the bell to start the round. You can see the look of frustration in the corner. She was so confident heading into this fight, but that last round seemed to knock it out of her. She's got to figure out a way to turn the momentum around.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Now I'm going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. How about that time counter shot? That punch is beginning to take its toll. If you're a counter, stumbling around in potholes. Cruz Dezern is on the canvas. I don't believe it. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They managed to get back on their feet, but this is certainly a very dangerous time.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagles here.
And they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count. And this replay proves it, the body shot did her in.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique. Let's talk about Cruz Dezern in that last round. 1 round, 2 knockdowns, each by a... They ring the bell, and here we go. We had not 1, but 2 knockdowns in the previous round as both of these fighters went to the canvas.
I've seen that twice before, both fighters knocked down in the same round, and you think, who's going to go back as confident? Who's going to come out as confident? Both fighters went back on unsteady legs. How is this going to unfold?
Expending a lot of energy in this round, but still throwing punches. They exchange punches. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on him.
Both of these fighters have had their moments. She got her with a punch.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Just missed with that hook. Throws the uppercut, but misses. Looks like she's decided to fight on her toes a little bit more. Some stick and move. Oh, and the heavy-hitting diva has been... And what a stunner, perhaps, as Cruz deserves goes down. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Let's talk about Cruz Dezern in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Y'all, the corner will try and shake out the legs, dump some cold water on her, give her the motivational speech. Where was the defense? A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over. Oh, and they got rocked! What a moment this is! And Franchon goes down! Wow, let's take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after another knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody's...